Hello class, so I just wanted to give you a general overview of some of the technical aspects of the pop art painting. So first thing is the paint application. So I'll talk with you specifically about how to do that in the demo, but this just show you what it's going to look like once you're done. So you're going to want these smooth, unmodulated shapes. Okay, there's no texture or no rough texture. Okay, same color throughout, and you have these nice sharp edges. You can see that very well in the second one as well. It is what your painting surface is going to look like. Now, I mean, you could make a pop art painting that is a little bit more painterly, where you can see the strokes a little bit. But just for purposes of this project, we're going to make it nice and smooth. And now here's just a general overview of the stages of the pop art painting. And before I go over it, I just want to make clear that painting shouldn't be seen as a formula, and shouldn't be reduced to a formula. And I want you to see, what I'm going to go over right now as just a general process that can be adapted. So you're going to start off with the drawing. Yeah, that's what's going on here. And then you're going to establish the major shifts in color. So keeping everything very general at this point. Okay, and then you're going to stack shapes. You're going to start to stack shapes. And these stack shapes will be, subtle nuances, other shifts in color that you want to include. And the reason that you're stacking them as opposed to doing it in the first layer is because it'll allow you to just cut this edge in once. If you did it in the first layer, then you'd cut it in twice. Cut it in, with the green, and you cut it in with this very light green. It'd be more work. Second, if you did it all in the first layer, kind of this like paint by number approach where you do all the shapes at once, then you'd have to have a lot of foresight into how you want the painting. By doing it like this, keeping it general at first, kind of allows you a little more flexibility. And once you have that, then towards the end of the painting, you're going to refine your shapes, sharpen edges, fine tune your colors, smooth out your shapes, and add any details. And then the details can come along as the painting develops, but you don't want to put any last finishing details on in the last layer. And I decided to add some little bruises. I'm not sure if I'm completely happy with them, but it gives you an idea of what you could do. Now here's another example, and this is from a demo board I did in the previous semester. And you can see right here, at the drawing stage, you can even see evidence of the grid a little bit, which I lined up. And here's the first stage, just establishing the general colors. You can start to see some stacking right here, so it's a little bit further along. Okay, there's really no details yet, and a lot of it hasn't been refined yet, so it really hasn't gone. None of this is really in the later stages.